everyone. It is Sunday. I think I would have probably already put that in as text though. It's some point in this video. It's probably like 3:30 now. And we have had I actually have had a very low-key day. We got a bunch of snow through the night. And well, actually, it's not really that much. It's probably 4 or 5 inches. Maybe only 3. So 3 to 5. I haven't been outside because I believe it's a little bit warmer now, but when Lily took Tilly out this morning, it was 12 degrees. And it is so windy, so pretty sure it's like the wind chill was probably like way lower than that. I'm looking tired today. Yeah, and I am tired. Still in the whole healing process, which yesterday was not a good day. I was very frustrated. Basically just my symptoms were a little bit worse yesterday, and then I was feeling sorry for myself because I missed Brad's Christmas party on Friday night, and then Brad and Lily went Christmas shopping yesterday, and I told them to go. I wanted them to go. But I was home by myself and in my head, stuck in my head, which is it's not a good idea to be stuck in your head. It's really not. I am looking so gray. I told Lily, I think this virus made me more gray. I'm just joking. I am just like, wow. Wow. Anyway, I just wanted to jump on here real quick and talk about a few things. I want to show you the progress that I've made on my button box throw, which is part of Knit Vent. Yeah, like at Knit and Advent, Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade. I guess she does this every year. Anyway, I looked and you can get this pattern now, just the blanket, because when it first came out, like one of my viewers gifted me the whole package, the Knit Vent package. And so every week, I think it was, I was sent 1 or 2 scrappy projects. I think it must have started the end of November. This month has been kind of hazy, but there was like a hat, a bag, a shawl, a cowl, and this blanket. There may have been something else, but I think that's everything. Anyway, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I typically don't enjoy knitting blankets, but it's because of all the color changes. And it's also like my mitered square blanket that I've been working on for many years. I don't enjoy that one because it's more like joining, and you're joining your new square, then you have those ends to weave in. And with this, I'm doing like the crazy, they call it a crazy knot. It's where you join your ends into 2 different knots, and then you pull the yarn and it tightens it up. Now, I never snip anymore. I did that one time. I snipped my ends like they tell you can do, and then the blanket I was making unraveled everywhere that I did that. So now what I do is I do that knot, but I leave the ends long on each end, and I just knit them in as I go. So I won't have, like, I really won't have many ends to weave in. I'll just have to go back and like cut these short little things off. But I am about halfway through, and this is a square blanket, but it's, it's on circular needles, so you can't tell that, but it is. I can show you here in the middle and you'll see more. See, it's going to work outwards in squares. But I'm planning on actually knitting more of these. I am so enjoying it. So that's that. I'm getting ready to put on another color, which I have not decided yet. I think I might do this one from today's Advent with Robin. Just add that in. As you can tell, I am mixing cool and warm colors, and it's working out. Oh, speaking of the Advent that I'm doing with Robin, there were multiple people who asked me about the cute little stockings that I showed in my last one. Like they were just in like what I was shooting with my camera. And Robin made these. I don't know. I'm sure there's a pattern online somewhere. I could reach out to her actually and see, and then let you guys know. Or she might have just made it up too. But yeah, aren't they cute? And then she had little goodies shoved down in them. I just love that one, the little star. Anyway, it looks like they're made with worsted weight yarn, so they would be so fast to make. So fast. You could do that and put a little, it's very stretchy, so you could put like a little gift card in there as well. Okay, and then I want to show you something that I have not shown you yet. It's my Smokeshow, because I started this in November and then I haven't worked on it at all in December. But I'm just going to show you real quick because I'll talk more about this on a normal podcast episode when I get back into those, which probably won't be until after the first of the year because December is all about Vlogmas. This is the Smokeshow. It's by Thea Colman. Did I say Thea Colman or did I say something else? You'll have to forgive any discrepancies. I'm still foggy. Okay, so this is what I have so far. It's a vest that's knit back and forth, and you start at the bottom. It's cabled. It's completely covered in cables. I'm using Purl Soho Hedgerow in the, it's like a natural color. I don't have a tag in my little project bag, but it has like little tweedy bits in it every now and then. It's not overly, I don't even know that you'd call it, no, I don't know that you would call it tweed. See what I mean? Like there's a little yellow one, and then there's some grayish blue, and so it's not solid cream colored, but I don't remember the name. Creme, maybe? Maybe this one's called Creme. Anyway, I am knitting the second size, I believe. And I didn't get gauge. I didn't like the gauge I got with my first, with the size that I think the pattern called for size 7 or 6. I went down a needle size because I didn't like the size that I was getting. It was, okay, then it calls for a 7. So I'm using a 6. And it's giving me a more dense fabric. I have my swatch somewhere. I showed it in my last regular episode, but it was very like see-through. This is more dense. I'm definitely more happy with this one. So yes, not a whole lot done, but it has not been a priority. I have just been working on my fun little things like the advent socks and this blanket and the snowman. So we'll get back to this, if not this month, definitely January. But so you know, I'm a garment knitter. I love knitting garments, and I knit a lot of garments. I knit mostly garments this past year, like 2025. Every December, I want to make a red Felix cardigan. Have I only knit one Felix cardigan? I've knit so many of the Felix pullovers. Yeah, I think I've only knit one. Anyway, I've had this Brooklyn Tweed shelter, which is, of course, no longer being produced because Brooklyn Tweed is no longer producing yarn. But I have had this for 5 years, and it is the Long Johns colorway. And I bought a sweater's quantity of this back when I bought it. And I had a pattern in mind, and then I ended up, so that was 5 years ago. That's when I just started to go through perimenopause. And it was this like, this is warm. This is very warm yarn. And it was a pullover with a turtleneck, and then it had some color work in the yoke. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't be able to wear that sweater because I would just be too hot. So the last 3 Decembers, I've wanted to cast on a Felix cardigan with this. So I think what I'm going to do this week, even though I really wasn't planning on knitting a garment, I think I'm going to actually wind this all up into skeins and cast on, because I don't know, like last year I ran out of time, but I ended up knitting a red scarf. I forget the name of that pattern. Let me go grab it. Okay, so it's the Piper shawl. It is beautiful, and it's, oh my gosh, I haven't been anywhere. I haven't had a chance to wear this because I've literally, in the last 2 weeks, I have been I've been out of the house twice. I took Lily to school one morning because she was getting tires on, and that was a big mistake, and I honestly should not have been driving. So I decided, that was like at the beginning. That was this past Monday, and I was like, I am not driving anymore until this pressure and vertigo clears up. So then I had to go to my ear, nose, and throat doctor this past Friday, and my mom took me because that was a 45-minute drive one way. I haven't worn this yet. I mean, I can wear this anytime, but I just feel like December is the perfect month for this. Look how beautiful. So yeah, did I say it's Piper's Journey? It's very long, and it's crescent shaped, which is my absolute favorite. I love how a crescent shaped shawl, kind of like, I just like how it, I have my mic on today because I'm not talking very loudly. Let me see if I can do this without disrupting. Oh, oops, got stuck on my wheel. I have a black wool pea coat that I wore this with last year, and it looked really good. Oh, I might have to shut the blinds. It's getting late in the evening, but sun just came out, just broke through the thick clouds. I love this. I would recommend this. When I knitted this, it was a free pattern, but I don't know that it's still free. And I had to go to Quince & Co.'s website to get it, I'm pretty sure. And this is Quince & Co. yarn. I think it's Chickadee. Let me shut the blind. Okay. I should make, why didn't I make more of these? These would make the perfect gift. I wouldn't have time to do one now, though, and get it finished. It's already December 14th. I can't even believe that. I mean, yes, I can, but I really can't. Okay, so, yeah, wasn't planning on talking about that, but I'm glad I did because I think it's a wonderful pattern, and I would recommend it to anyone, especially if you like the crescent shape shawl. And as I said, I really wish I would have thought ahead and made some of these as gifts, because even for somebody who doesn't wear a shawl, which I don't really know many people except my knitting friends, like in real life, who would wear a shawl. But this you can wear more as a scarf, which is my favorite way to wear shawls. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. Brad and Lily mixed up sugar cookies because she has a couple of friends that are coming over tomorrow. So Lily is in cosmetology school. She only has like a month left and she'll be done. But she has a couple of really good friends that she met there, and they're going to come over tomorrow evening when they finish up school. But they're going to come over tomorrow and decorate the sugar cookies. And then I laid down and took a nap, and Lily and Brad mixed up gingerbread, but they made that gluten-free because neither of them are like big gingerbread people, but it's actually like one of my favorite Christmas cookies. And so I can't eat gluten. I won't be able to eat the sugar cookies, but I will be able to eat the gingerbread cookies. So she mixed that dough up. It still needs to be cut out or rolled out, cut out, and then baked. We'll probably do that this evening. I'm just basically just really taking it slow and trying to listen to my body and not push it, because I'm definitely not operating anywhere near full throttle yet. So I don't want to push it and then end up feeling even worse. So anyway, all right, well, I'm going to wrap it up now. I'm going to go get something hot to drink because talking makes me want to cough. So thank you guys so much for being with me today. I hope you're having a wonderful and healthy December. Bye.